Welcome to my story time by mybooksummary.com. Get ready for quick wisdom of countless stories and explore. The Worrysaurus by Rachel Bright is a delightful and heartwarming children's book that beautifully addresses the theme of anxiety and how to manage worries in a fun and accessible way. Through the character of Worrysaurus, the book introduces young readers to the concept of worries and offers a gentle yet effective approach to managing them. Bright's unique storytelling style, paired with her charming illustrations, brings this little dinosaur to life, making it easy for children to relate to his experiences and understand the importance of coping with their anxieties. The introduction to Worrysaurus. The story opens with a small, green dinosaur named Worrysaurus, who is out for a walk in the jungle. Worrysaurus is a friendly and curious little creature, but he has one problem. He tends to worry about everything. Whether it's the weather, the noises in the forest, or even something as simple as getting too close to a puddle, Worrysaurus worries a lot. As we meet this character, the readers are gently introduced to the concept of worry and how it can overwhelm a person's mind. Worrysaurus is not unlike many children who may feel overwhelmed by their own thoughts or anxieties. His worries are big and powerful, much like the towering trees in his jungle home. Worrying about things is normal, especially for children who are still learning to navigate the world around them. Rachel Bright cleverly conveys this truth through Worrysaurus, giving him characteristics that children can identify with. The soft, round shapes and gentle features of Worrysaurus make him a lovable character, while his constant state of worry highlights the emotional struggles that children often face. Bright's use of simple, straightforward language ensures that young readers can grasp the concept of worry, while also giving them the tools they need to begin understanding how to manage it. The worrying process. As Worrysaurus sets off on his journey, his worries start to take over. He begins to worry about things he encounters along the way, and each new situation only adds to his growing list of concerns. The first thing he worries about is the weather. What if it rains? What if it's too hot? What if the weather changes suddenly? These are questions that many children might ask when they're feeling anxious about something they cannot control. The beauty of Bright's storytelling is that these worries feel real to young readers, making it easier for them to relate to Worrysaurus emotions. Next, Worrysaurus comes across some animals in the jungle. He wonders if they are friendly, and what will happen if they're not. This fear of the unknown is another worry that children often experience, whether it's meeting new people, starting school, or even simply facing unfamiliar situations. Worrying about these things is a natural response, but it's also a way to avoid taking risks or stepping outside of one's comfort zone. Through Worrysaurus' journey, children can learn that these worries, while real, don't always have to dictate their actions. Each new worry that Worrysaurus experiences grows bigger and bigger in his mind. The way Bright illustrates this, with towering clouds of worry and exaggerated expressions on Worrysaurus' face, makes it clear that worries can become overwhelming if we let them. This metaphor serves as a wonderful visual representation of how anxiety can sometimes feel like a huge weight on a child's shoulders. The illustrations are colorful and dynamic, drawing attention to Worrysaurus' growing distress, while also providing a sense of comfort and safety through the soft colors of the jungle and the friendly faces of the animals. The turning point. Realizing that worries aren't always as big as they seem. As Worrysaurus' worries continue to build, he eventually becomes so overwhelmed that he cannot see past them. He can no longer enjoy the beauty of his surroundings or the peace of the jungle because his mind is consumed by what could go wrong. This part of the story mirrors the experience many children face when their worries start to spiral out of control. They may feel as though their worries are insurmountable, leaving them unable to focus on anything else. But then something interesting happens. Worrysaurus meets a wise creature who shares an important lesson. Worries, although real, don't always have to control us. The wise creature tells Worrysaurus that sometimes we need to let our worries go. This shift in perspective is a crucial moment in the story. It's the realization that we don't have to let our worries define who we are or how we experience the world. This insight is both comforting and empowering for young readers, offering them the hope that, no matter how big their worries may seem, They have the ability to take control of their thoughts and emotions. The lesson is gentle but powerful. Through the wise creature's advice, Worrysaurus begins to understand that not every worry needs to be acted upon, and not every scenario will turn out as bad as he imagines. By taking a deep breath and letting go of the worry, Worrysaurus finds that he is able to enjoy the beauty of the world around him once again. The jungle no longer feels like a place of danger and anxiety, but one filled with possibility and joy. The power of letting go. As the story progresses, Worrysaurus begins to embrace the idea that he can release his worries and trust that things will be okay. He starts to understand that by taking a step back and looking at things from a different perspective, he can feel more in control of his emotions. This realization is pivotal because it encourages children to recognize that while worry is natural, it doesn't have to control their lives. The wisdom of the jungle creature helps Worrysaurus see that his worries were not as big as he had made them out to be. Through this shift in mindset, Worrysaurus learns to find peace within himself. Instead of constantly focusing on the what-ifs, he chooses to focus on the present moment. The act of letting go of his worries brings him a sense of calm and relief, and he feels lighter and happier as a result. This change in attitude is a key message of the book. It teaches children that they have the ability to manage their worries and find joy even in the face of uncertainty. The book also highlights the importance of seeking help and support when dealing with anxiety. Worrysaurus didn't have to face his worries alone. By reaching out to the wise creature, he was able to gain a new perspective and find a way to manage his anxiety. This reinforces the idea that it's okay to ask for help when we are struggling, and that we don't have to deal with our worries in isolation. The conclusion, a sense of calm. In the end, Worrysaurus walks away with a sense of peace, understanding that his worries don't have to control him. He may still have moments of anxiety, but he now has the tools to handle them with a sense of calm and clarity. As the story concludes, Worrysaurus is no longer the anxious dinosaur he was at the beginning. He has learned that worries are a part of life, but they don't have to define his experience. The final scenes of the book are heartwarming, showing Worrysaurus smiling and enjoying the beauty of the jungle around him. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the world feels like a much friendlier place. This transformation, from worry to calm, serves as a wonderful reminder for children that it's possible to overcome their fears and embrace the world with open arms. Final thoughts. A heartfelt message for children. The Worrysaurus is a beautifully written and illustrated book that speaks to the heart of every child and adult who has ever felt overwhelmed by worry. Through the character of Worrysaurus, Rachel Bright explores the complexities of anxiety in a way that is both relatable and comforting. The book's gentle tone, vibrant illustrations, and empowering message make it a valuable resource for children who are learning to navigate their own worries. Bright's storytelling skillfully balances humor with sincerity, making it an engaging read for children while offering a deeper, more meaningful message for parents and caregivers. The Worrysaurus encourages children to face their worries head-on and provides them with the tools to manage anxiety in a healthy, positive way. It's a reminder that while worries may come and go, they don't have to rule our lives. By understanding and addressing our fears, we can embrace each day with greater peace and confidence. Stay tuned for more enlightening content. Head over to www.mybooksummery.com. Don't forget to subscribe and share the magic with friends. And let's grow together through the power of books and interesting stories.